morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Gatewalkers, our adventure in which a group of amnesiac adventurers try to recover their memories from the missing moments that were taken from them through their exploration of this grand and fantastical world that lays before them, or, as more relevant in this case, the basement of a lunatic who lives in the woods. Joining me today are my wonderful and amazing Patreons who support the channel, keep the lights on, and allow me to do all the cool and crazy things that I do here on the channel. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello,
everyone. Folks at home.
Yay! Well, it's good to see you guys. Now, we're going to speed through this because we're running a little bit behind. So, first of all, we have sponsors. These are the guys who keep the lights on here and let us do all the cool and wonderful things that we do because they look as good as they do because this is the shit that we use. So, Hero Forge for the wonderful tokens you can see on screen here. All of the character tokens are made using an amazing 3D model making software that allows you to design, create, and manifest any kind of model you can imagine and have them 3D printed, or, as I do, use them for VTTs as tokens. We then also have, speaking of VTTs, Fantasy Grounds for our VTT that connects all of my players from all around the world. They cover a whole ton of the rules, heavyweight lifting, as well as the calculations and the mathematics and stuff, so I can focus on what really matters, and that is trying to destroy my party, starting with Neil. But yes, no. Yes, and lastly, but not leastly, we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects that we can hear throughout the course of the game, because every game deserves to sound epic, and it is a brilliant way to immerse my players into the fantasy world by having them fall into the ambience of this beautiful soundboard. So go and check out Sirenscape. We, of course, have 3 people today. What's going on? Well, unfortunately, we are 2 people down. Mac, who plays the role of Viv, our puppet summoner, was not feeling too well today, so they are currently on hiatus. So, Mac, we hope that you're feeling better soon, and we hope that you will join us soon. And unfortunately, Jen has recently had a loss in the family and needed to take some personal time as well. I say personal time like I'm an employer. I'm not. They can come and go as they please. I don't trap my players. But nonetheless, I am, all the love, all the support, and, just big, heavy, loving emotions to Jen and their family and all of this. Because, anyone who knows my channel knows that I'm a very big advocate of family and stuff here. So yeah. But we do have these 3 knuckleheads. As they like to point out in the green room, we have lost Mac's innocence and Aelith's weatherhead, meaning that we are so screwed in today's game. So let's see who we've got on the cast today, starting with none other than Carl with a K, the inventor extraordinaire and master of explosions, played by the other master of explosions, Nomad, aka Coil. G'day, mate.
Hello.
You're very soft. Why are you soft?
I thought you called him Quail. I was like, whoa.
It's Coil.
Coil.
You never call him Coil, mate. Nah, it's Coil.
I just instinctually responded with a hello, and I'm like, wait a minute, what the hell?
Hello. Hello, governor. That's it. Because we fucking Australians love sounding like the British, eh?
The second time it sounded way more British. Watch it back.
We'll watch it back. Clip that reel. All right. How you doing? You doing good?
Oh, so good. Waiting for this monster to kick, but yeah, it's gonna be a good day.
Sick. I have a lychee ramune.
Ooh.
I went to the Asian specialty store and we bought a bunch of soft drink, and we also bought those ice creams that. Hold on. Okay. When we get to the donations, I'll go get one. But yes. Anyway, that was Carl. Ta-da! We then have playing the role of Bilratar, the angry dwarf. We have the not so angry, the very gentle and sweet Schooly Eye. Except when Schooly Eye decides to plot twist my bloody brains out every time I fucking chance to. But yes, hi Schooly Eye, how you doing?
Hello. At least when I get over a certain threshold, I say do over 2 weeks.
It's fair. I mean, it is, but yes, you're doing good. You excited for today?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
Nice. Love that.
It's going to be destructive, I imagine.
Brilliant. Yeah, probably is. And last but certainly not least, we have Rongal, who is our Lashunta thaumaturge from the planet Castrovel, who is trying to create a guild for some reason, played by the wonderful and ever-confusing Neil from Immersion Diversion.
Hello.
Hi, Neil. How are ya?
I'm tired, but I'm good.
Aw, you tired? I thought you were Neil.
I am.
All right. Now I'm gonna go get this thing that I was gonna go get. And Schooly Eye, because you are a person I trust very sincerely. I think you can handle telling the folks at home what we do to people who donate, or what goes into the donations for the stream for today's session. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay, so of course there's the ever loyal channel points for those that want to influence the game, whether that's from probably the very needed divine healing all the way through to random stuff, including potentially even dropping one-room bosses on people, because they're always fun. But of course, if you do have extra money and are financially able, there is also the option to contribute in more tangible ways. These include for $5, the hero points, the little red tokens you see on beside our portraits, or the purple tokens, Jing points, where Dag likes to counter them, or just basically murder us. For $10, you can have Dag draw from his lovely plot twist deck, which he loves so much. He loves drawing so many of them. Or alternatively, a random roll from his roll and playbook, because there's other ways of madness. For $20, you've got the golden natural 20. Unfortunately, Dag's got two of them, which look a bit evil from us.
Okay.
For $50.
Wait, hold on. Look. So this is the thing I've got, okay? It is a peach. It is a peach ice cream, okay? And I saw these on I've seen these like on YouTube and stuff, and the Asian specialty store had like a bunch of them. Shut up, Nomad! Fucking hear you.
It's cool. No, it's cool. Oh, now the microphone's working. Am I still quiet?
No, you're actually muted. I could just hear you in my soul. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, look.
Whoa.
Look. Okay. Oh, and because the thing's green, it floats.
Is that a magic peach?
Floating magic peach.
Okay, hold on. It's a magic peach. It's even more magical.
It's even got the crack.
Hold on, wait. Okay, hold on, wait 1 second.
Crack.
I need to get the missus. Hold on, sorry. We'll get to a game, I promise. Suze?
Alright, keep going.
Come here, please.
Oh, okay.
I summoned
Boss
thee.
loves.
Nothing, I'm sorry, I love you. Come here, please.
I summoned thee.
Okay. Stand here. Stand here. Oh, don't step on that. Look. See?
Floating peach. Also, Jesus.
You okay?
Pick stuff up.
I'll pick it up. But look.
Yes.
Everyone says hello.
Hello.
There's a hand. Okay. Sorry. Okay, cool. I'm gonna eat this. All right. Schooly Eye, continue. That was all.
So for $50, we've got the boss buff, which is to either make a boss more terrifying, more deadly, or alternatively to change the rules of engagement. That could be from environmental effects or just changing how we'd potentially satisfy the boss to make him disappear. Alternatively, you can have a Harrow draw, which very recently changed such that we can get fighting art, a boon, and something else. I can't quite remember because that only came in last night. But we no longer get the bonus Harrow. And then for $100, there's a secret menu item, which Dag will probably keep quiet until he's finished eating.
Nope, I'll talk with my mouth full. Okay. It's a butt on a stick.
It's a butt on a stick.
Okay. So the secret menu item for today is going to be this. Our heroes have been dealing quite a lot with these deviant powers that I feel kind of have fallen a little bit into the background. So, for $100 dues, I will give everyone the next advancement to their deviant powers. That's everyone at the table will get their next advancement to their deviant powers free of charge. That is to say, you will all gain a feat that will level you up in your deviant skills and powers and abilities. That is our secret menu item.
Ooh. Cool.
There you go. If Cookie is the one who donates, Cookie can also decide if instead of giving everyone a bonus, I will give everyone the bonus, and I will also throw a 3-headed wild boar at the group. Just cause. That's for
Of
you, Cookie.
course.
Okay.
Sir Boris.
Really quick. Any better?
Yes.
Yeah, Sir Boros.
Does this sound any better? I'm fixing my mic settings.
Oh.
It sounds better, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does?
Yeah.
Chat? Wait, has it just been... Wait, when we were in the green room, has it just been like shit this entire time?
Yeah, when we're in the green room, it just sounds like you had the mic an arm's length away. I just thought you were waking up.
I didn't know! We're fine. I'm good.
You sure?
Is it better? I think
Great.
it's good.
Fine. No, you're perfect.
Just lean into it and cover and be like, yeah, how's that?
Can you hear me now? Okay. If you guys are ready, let us dive into today's session. Oh, we didn't have any donations, did we? I wasn't paying any attention whatsoever. No. Okay, good.
I didn't see any flashbacks now.
Okay, good. Okay. So, returning back to the underneath of the Riddleson estate, our heroes managed to avoid dealing with one of the members of the Payne brother. Well, what are their names? The Riot brothers, who had come all the way from a place down in the Metagalti Isles in order to exact revenge on Viv. After transforming her into a toy once again, they made their leave, allowing our heroes to rest and recuperate, regaining their faculties, and of course saving Rongal from certain doom. But something was missing. Carl had wandered off into the vast unknown network of sewage tunnels and has not yet returned. Resting, recuperating, and healing, it is not until the next morning that Carl awakens the group as he has made a discovery. Birita and Rongo, you are awake, and Viv and Aelith are still asleep as Carl arrives. Gentlemen, the scene is yours.
Bill will take Rongo and Carl into the adjoining room to make sure we don't wake up the two sleeping individuals. Be considerate at least.
Yeah.
Where have you been, Carl?
God,
Let's wander off.
I've made some discoveries. Decided to explore a little bit. What have you guys... What's going on here?
we
What
found
have you guys been doing?
two things that were like, or one, at least one thing that was, those things, I got attacked. I got abducted, tied to a bed, almost poured acid on me. Dorotar, Aelith, and Viv saved me. And then you kind of ran off.
Yeah,
Thanks.
see, there was this really shiny thing down the hallway. It seemed like they got it. I just saw it was like really... I had to go check this out. But I'm glad that I did.
Oh,
I found something down in these sewers.
what did you find?
I think that's better for you to see than me to tell.
Okay, I guess.
What do
Aelith
you
and
say?
Viv look
Yeah.
super asleep. We
Yeah.
should move them into a good room.
Well, I'm assuming they're
maybe
effectively in the
couches.
bedroom.
Yeah.
Before we head off, Bill will secure the door to make sure that a stalker doesn't try to ambush them in their sleep. But otherwise, we'll head off.
Very well. You create a small barricade, securing your allies as you follow and take heed of Carl. Carl heads back to kind of where Rongal initially entered the area with Carl. Instead, heading to the far north of this chamber, being sure to be careful of this slippery sludge that cakes the lining of the tunnels here. You may move yourselves north if you would like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop when you get to there.
When we get to him. Okay. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, when you get to Carl. Now,
There.
at this point in time in the tunnel, there is a thick and hard fungus that seems to grow on every single surface. It carves around the entire, like the sides of the walls and the roof here, and drips with this like translucent slime that moistens the fungus and mushrooms that grow here. It only gets worse the deeper you go.
So when we were looking for a way to get through to you guys earlier, Rongol and I went left. We found the rooms that we now all have been through. But I decided to go back here and take a look. I think we should head north and investigate the other way. We're still looking for one of those one more code, right?
Right.
aye.
Alrighty. Well, if there's no objections, I say we head full north.
Well, Bill will cock an eye and look at the fungus. Would he recognize it as potentially any poisonous type stuff? From
Make
True nature.
a nature check.
I figured it'd be nature. Not bad. 23.
All right. With a 23, you don't really recall this specific fungus, but you do recognize some of the types of fungus from the board that you saw the two scientists, the giant demon scientists. You see they're similar funguses to the ones that were on their whiteboard.
So, process of deduction. This is potentially the farm that they're using to create whatever agents it is to induce the drapes.
Correct.
Bill will at least relay this and say, potentially just stay away from them. Last thing we want is to just suddenly pass out.
Yeah, that's a good point. We probably don't want to be getting too close with anything. Bill, I'm good to follow your lead. If you want to lead the way, you might know more about this than me. And Carl kind of just like steps to the side to gesture, just like
Yep.
heading.
But
Yeah.
Bill will shrug and just sidle past him and start heading in.
All right.
Just let me know when to stop.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Okay, there you go. Stop there. Sheets of mold and patches of pallid mushrooms grow on the platform surrounding this 10-foot wide cistern. A pile of rubble has been broken in the top right-hand side, and a broken metal ladder seems to lie amongst the tangles. Down in the pit is the source of the fungus.
Now, I believe
Sorry.
Rongo's the one that's cut.
Apologies, I have to stop the stream. I am very angry. I'm very sad because I'm fairly sure that everyone has seen this in my hand the entire time that we have been streaming, and I have been eating and enjoying this, and I need to now share this with you.
It no longer looks like a butt.
No, it's not that. Hold on.
Stop focusing.
Is that a fly or something like that that's gone into it? Or
There we go. It's a fucking ant.
What?
Yep.
In the
Yep. I have no idea how the fuck it happened, but somehow, amidst my hand, there's an ant on my ice cream.
is it
I'm
alive?
in despair. I'm just gonna cry. But anyway, I'm
Extra
gonna try and
protein.
save this ant. But continue as you would. No, I'm not eating the ant.
I was gonna say, is it alive or was it in the ice cream?
It's alive.
Okay, so it must have just made it up your way, made it up your hand into this. ice cream.
No, it can fly. It's got wings.
Oh, it's a
Yeah.
flying ant? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have flying ants in Australia.
I remember everything in
Oh,
Australia.
yeah, that
is,
makes
like,
sense.
scarier. So, spiders are bigger, ants can
That's
fly.
true. Well, because, yeah, I was, like, wondering, because I'm like, only the queen's flying over here.
Anyway, continue.
Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
So I believe Rongo's the one that's actually got the torch or the lamp or whatever it is.
Oh,
Because-
Carl should also have lights on his mech too.
Let me see.
Okay.
I do have a torch, so yeah.
Yeah.
I have one.
Because Bell's just been going around with his dark vision at this point. So with their light to actually illuminate better details than just the shapes that you get from dark vision, does there appear to be anything nestling among the debris at the bottom with all the mold in terms of, say, a corpse or anything like that?
You can't really see because of the density of it. You would need to go down to kind of look in the foliage because it's quite thick.
Presuming the ladder is how they get up and down, Bill will go over and retrieve the ladder and set it up.
All right. You begin to set up the ladder, and it's pretty easy. It reaches all the way to the bottom.
You two watch from up here just in case. Someone tells me you can deal with anything and cover me if I need to run back up that ladder. As
Sound-
Bill then climb.
Grab some mushrooms down there if you can. I don't know, but they might just... If we need their spores for anything later.
Retrieve a sample. We'll
Yeah.
watch your back, make sure nobody comes up from this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so with those two covering, Bill will climb down the ladder.
All right. You begin to climb down the ladder. Make a perception check as you do so. The way down is quite steep, but you eventually find the ground. You begin to tap your feet, and sure enough, there is a small, like, alcove down here with what looks to be more than a dozen partial skeletons, all of which are headless. There are, however, among these ruined bodies, 4 of which who seem to be in advanced stages of decay, but not like skeletalized.
So, given the room of heads that we saw before, it's a fair deduction. This is the other remains for those headless people.
Correct.
Knowing at least potentially he'd want to cross people off from the west in case there was anyone potentially notified. Otherwise, let's see if there's any. I think forms of identification are ways to basically tie these back to the individuals,
Well,
just so people know they're not lost.
as you're exploring that, you do notice the headless gnome, the rest of Vax's body. But suddenly, and very quietly, you start to feel drowsy. A little dizzy, perhaps. Would you like to use a hero point?
Sure.
Ooh.
I
This is going to
see.
go well.
I was just going to leave that be because, I wasn't going to be a dick about it. But I guess
Michael's
that's...
like, not today.
Fantasy Grounds is like, yeah.
Well, maybe Fancy Grounds had all the crits last night, so now it's all low rolls today.
All right. So you start to feel a little bit of a cold lethargy as you are now poisoned. Oh, you resist it. Nice. And enfeebled. All of a sudden, the fronds begin to part ways, and a figure steps out, looking at you angrily, a gun on their hip as they pull it out cocked. Finally, now that I've caught up to you, I can at last be rid of the last of your filthy mongrel kind. He raises the gun towards you.
I'm guessing it looks as though he's basically crawled through the sewers at this point, correct?
Sorry?
I'm guessing it looks as though to get here he's basically crawled through the sewers or been done.
Oh, yeah,
here.
yeah.
Oh, how much would I like to spill on a pit?
Do me and Carl hear this at all or no?
I'll get to that in a minute.
Bill will probably respond back to Ostra with a chuckle, say, "So it took you crawling through shit to actually catch up to me."
You've got to crawl through shit to find a piece of shit.
Makes me worry what's going to happen when you actually catch fire, and then have to smell burning shit then.
The only thing you're catching is a bullet in the head. Now die, Bilritar! As he pulls out his gun and aims it directly at you. Do you do anything?
See, if Bill is doing this properly, he'd try to activate the deviant and fire the flaming blast at his
Do it,
face.
yeah. Yeah, you, is that what you do?
Yep.
All right. Meanwhile, Carl and Rongo, you hear Bilritar shouting at the bottom of the pit, and then all of a sudden, a capture of fire as Bilritar takes 4d6 points of damage as the spores ignite underneath him. He seems to be dodging and battling something underneath in the actual pit itself.
I turn to look over. Bill? Is it all like smoky in there so it's kind of hard to see down there? Bill, what's going on? I heard you talking.
I was just reducing that crash when I did that.
Yep, no worries.
Do we want to go down? Hey, Rongel, do we want to go down and check on him? He might need help.
What's the matter, Ostra? You trying to hide from cover above just in case you get hit by them? You that much of a chicken?
You hear the sounds of, Carl, Rongo, what are you doing?
Bill, did you say Ostra?
Can we actually hear any of this stuff other than from the pit?
Sorry, what was that, Carl?
Oh, can we hear anything other than that explosion?
You hear Bill Retard. That's about it.
We hear
and tinnitus. Yeah.
Rongel, what if you head down? I'll stay in guard with my mech. So if anything comes up behind us, it's two points to guard up here. You head down, and if we need help, call back. I can jump down.
Okay. I'm going to hold my breath and jump down the pit.
Jump down the pit?
Oh wait.
You don't want to use
There's
the
a ladder,
ladder?
but
Why would you jump? There's a ladder. Oh, you're angry.
Oh!
You know what?
There's a ladder.
No, I have a better idea.
You've got a
It is a
better
new day.
idea than the ladder. Okay, cool. Let's hear it.
It is a new day. I'm going to activate my Aeon Stone, my uplift Aeon Stone, and fly down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Birita.
As I hold my breath.
You see Ostra heading up to the top of the stairs.
The ladder?
The ladder, yeah. He's heading over towards the ladder.
But I'd appreciate for chat. This is probably because they don't get some of the backstory where Ostra is effectively the leader of the group that massacred his mercenary group.
Show, don't tell.
No, explain to them.
No, I know, but
His
you can
mentality is to effectively rugby tackle him so he doesn't get up to the ladder.
Nice. What I more mean is you can use dialogue to explain the exposition.
Okay.
Yeah. You filthy bastard! You killed all my family. You know, etc., etc., etc. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You're not getting away from me this time.
Okay. Make a athletics check as you go to tackle Ostra. Okay. You reach down, you try to tackle him, but he grabs you from behind. He sort of keeps you down low to the ground. He says, "Ha ha ha! I'm not trying to get away. I'm going to take pleasure in ripping out your beard and turning it into a dish rag."
I like the tale for someone that was trying to climb away and rather than facing me like a man.
Rongo, as you begin to descend downwards, I need you to make me a perception check.
Okay. Uh, 26.
26. Okay. With a 26, you notice that some of the fungus seems to be watching you. Oh, whoops, wrong person. Never mind. Ignore that one.
Mm.
There we go. Some of the fungus seems to be like kind of directing itself at you. Yep, that is a failure.
Ooh.
Do you want to use a hero point?
Oh, mental poison. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll use a hero point.
Jinx point. No, I'm joking.
Oh.
I'm not
I
going
was gonna say if it was affecting my lungs, I did technically say I was holding my breath, but
You did.
yeah, but if it's mental, then
By that you
yeah,
mean
I
you're
can't do much
suffocating.
about that.
Okay. Unfortunate. All right. As you begin to descend downwards, you are also poisoned. Okay. As you begin to head down, the pit seems to continue down, 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 down. It doesn't seem to end as it continues to sink.
It's like, how big was that ladder? As I keep flying down, down, down. I just think that's what I think to myself.
If you actually look at the ladder now seems to be growing in size, growing larger and larger and larger.
Oh gosh.
And as that happens, you realize that you're not getting close to the ground because the closer you go down, or the further down you go, the smaller you become, making it harder for you to reach the bottom.
Oh shit! I'm shrunk. Oh no!
Oh no!
Bertha! Bertha!
Does Bell even hear the buzzing of the little gnat at this point?
You do not.
Probably.
So I'm actually shrunk? Okay. That's funny.
All right, Carl. You see Bilrita and Rongo in the pit. What do you do? They both seem to be kind of like laying down, very lethargically bathing in this fungus that's like surrounding them.
They look like they're having a nice rest. Not too bad.
I see now. Now I know why. Now I know
Carl-
why he's here.
Make a
Carl will
perception
go
check.
down- Oh, okay.
Okay. As you are making your way, as you are watching this all unfold, all of a sudden from behind you, as you are about to turn away, yes, or leave them be from where they are?
I was gonna just like look over, head to the top of the ladder, shout down, just see. You just kind of walk, reposition to keep looking down the pit.
Pokes us with the ladder.
Assess. Poking with the stick. Just assessing, you know.
Yeah, yep.
Guys, wake up.
Wait, so you're actually going into the pit?
No. I was just going to wherever the top of the ladder was.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, if I was to go into the pit, basically the point is I wouldn't jump and break my ankles. I would, ladder.
Fair.
But no, I was going to go to the ladder.
All right.
And just keep looking down.
As you do so, from behind, there is a very soft click. I'd stay very still if I were you. Turn around nice and slow like.
Carl pulls a 180 as fast as he can.
There is a clock from a gun that is now buried in your chest. And the person you see in front of you is a hobgoblin with a single eye that seems to be peering out of a goggle. He has a full-length sniper rifle aimed directly at your chest. Now, you've got 30 seconds to explain why my friends are down in that death hole and you're cozying up here.
Have we met before? Because from where I'm standing, my friends are in the pit, and you've got a very nice gun that I want. Pointed directly at.
You watch as he, as you're talking, he sort of, like you notice that his eyeball, which moves very independently, starts to go down, and you notice that so does the barrel, and he aims at your stomach. He says, "Well, where are my manners?" Bang! A explosion hits you in the stomach. I need you to make a will save.
Where would I find that?
On your main page.
Oh, never mind,
On the
never mind.
Yep, there you
On me? Drop it on me?
go. No. You need to make one.
No, do I drop the die?
Oh, no,
on me, or
just
do
drop it anywhere else. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no!
Dang. Do you want to use a hero point?
Sure.
All right,
well,
let's
we've
see
all
it.
used one so
Here-
far.
Man, hero points are not doing it today. Let's see. Okay, what do we got?
We might need some help, guys.
Whoa!
Natural
Natural
20, never
20! All right. The gunshot goes off, bang, and as it does so, this purple goo starts to pour out of Carl's body. Carl, your mind suddenly snaps as it goes back. This organ, this like purple, pink, like gelatinous organ, flops out of you. The only thing attached to this organ is a tongue that slithers on the ground trying to find something. Before Ostra puts his foot onto it, takes his gun, and fires the second round directly into this gooey organ, which splorts more of that purple goo. Carl, you have no idea where you are, what is happening, or what the fuck that guy just killed. It's almost as if the events of the last 24 hours have suddenly had just disappeared, and you've just woken up.
Okay, I've got a lot of questions, and I have a feeling not a lot of time to get answers. Who are you, and where are we?
Ostra. Under the Riddleson house, friends are getting eaten by mushrooms.
Sounds like enough to me. We should probably go save them. Yep, and then we can figure out why there's a.
Ostra stops
Why,
you from
yeah.
jumping down. He says, "I wouldn't do that if I were you. These fungus, yeah, I haven't seen them before, but if it's doing what it's doing to them, it'll do it likely to us. We need to find a way to get them out without breathing or taking in any of that pollen or whatever."
All right, I've got an idea. Quick question, Dag. Does Carl breathe?
Nope.
Perfect. Don't worry, I've got an idea. Carl takes off his helmet to reveal to Ostra just a skull. And
Metal.
he starts to kind of like cock his arms a little bit because he's still got that Spider-Man rope. Like, let's see if this could do it. I might be able to pull him up as he's kind of just like getting ready to basically throw down ropes from either arm down to both of them and pull them up.
Okay. Make a acrobatics check as you try to whoosh, rope them up from below. Nice. All right, your lash manages to wrap around one of Rongol's arms and Bilratar's like torso. Ostra grabs one end, and you grab one of the others, and both of you start to pull and hoist them out of the fungus, eventually pulling them onto the ledge here. Their breathing is rapid and agitated. I need fort saves from the two of you until you pass. Bilratar and Rongol, let's go.
Right, fort save.
Fail.
Oh my god.
Fail. Okay, so that is... Sorry, one moment while I just throw some damage at you guys.
I will say I don't know if it would make it easier to pull me up since I was flying, because that doesn't affect when I'm, or that doesn't end if it's
Okay,
not concentration.
So Neil, I appreciate you telling me this. Where
I
is
know,
your
I'm just-
character presently?
On the
Being
ledge.
that's on the ledge,
Pardon?
yeah.
On the ledge? So do you feel as though it's particularly helpful or
Okay,
important
no,
piece of information presently?
Sorry,
No, don't need to apologize. Just, trying to go forward, not backward, so...
I didn't know
Sorry.
I was on the ledge. I thought it was still being pulled
That's
up.
why
I was
described
writing
it.
something in
It's
chat.
fine. It was a nothing scene, which is why I didn't make a check involved. They just got you on the ledge, and you're there now.
Got it.
Well, now another fort save as we try to clear the poison.
Oh, there.
Bill.
31.
All right.
Fortitude is what Bill's supposed to be good at as well.
I know. All right, Rongo, you are now down to stage 1. Bill, you are now stage 3.
Oof.
All right, let's do some fort saves. Keep going. Now, Carl, you and Ostra just kind of have to wait for them to breathe it out. Because they've only got one more round of this before they're going to be fine.
Boy, God,
Gorita
no.
fails. Rongo, you take no damage. You have cleared it out of your system. Bill, however, buddy. Oh, that's not bad. You resisted that time. All right. I need one more save from Bill. It actually isn't going to matter if you save or fail here.
I was going to say, because if it was a success, I get critical success because I've got the
Nice,
fortitude
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you save. So after seeing the illusion of Ostra fighting, you tooth and nail, after seeing the illusion of you shrinking down to like microscopic levels, the two of you awaken on the ledge. Rongol, you sort of wake up and you see Bilratar sort of sitting over you, and Bill, you actually no, let's do this the other way around. Rongol, you see Carl sitting next to you, kind of looking over you, kind of like helping you like sort of get fresh air into your lungs, like he's sitting behind you, kind of like letting you breathe a little easier. Bill, as you sit up, you see Ostra sort of poking you with his gun as he's like forcing the air out of your lungs, like he doesn't want to help you. Yeah, he's helping you where he can.
He's
No,
knocking
but
our
we
window.
do remember the hallucination, correct?
You do remember the hallucination.
Bill will grill and say, "How the fuck did you two clean up so fast? And why the hell are you still pointing a gun at me?"
First one is a little rude. Second is if I had my way, I'd be doing more than pointing a gun at you, dwarf. Didn't your mother ever tell you to look before you leap?
That's why I went down. The other two were supposed to stay up here.
Ah, canary in the mines. I get it. You finally found your calling in life.
Yeah, well, at least it's better than me than them.
Mm.
Although, if you're here, you want to volunteer next time?
I'll pass. Your kid's got some skills, he says, looking at Carl.
New acquaintance, at least.
Well, actually, I'm only stopping by to warn you. I did some digging after we parted ways. Saw what I could find from the rest of the Demorva ruins. Riddleson ain't who he says he is.
I knew it. Oh,
Turns out he's a mad cultist working for the Black Whale himself.
that. Oh my God, that was more than I thought. But yes, holy crap! What?
This whole thing, everything he's been doing, he's been experimenting with the gates, learning what happens to people who go through it.
So why the fuck did Ghislaine come back and speak to us last night saying that you were here to hunt us and kill us all?
Who the fuck is Ghislaine?
With a very deep sigh, it's one of the ones that, well, I thought one of the ones that you killed all those years ago.
Oh, trust me, B03. Those people you worked with, yeah, I made sure I got them all.
Well, you didn't get them all, did you?
The ghost.
He kind of looks at you, and he says, "Are you doubting me? Or
Well,
are
I'm
you-
here.
Or are you giving me an invitation?" He says, "I could fix that very quick, dwarf."
Goes, Billatar, there's no time to fight. We just got out of a pit of mushrooms that were causing us to hallucinate. I'm pretty sure.
Could Carl just interject? I didn't want to
Oh.
earlier. I could tell there was a
You can
long
interject, yeah, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Carl, who still has his helmet off, by the way, so just a skull, just pokes his head, just like, so, does anybody want to fill me in on where we are? Because, it seems like you guys got something going on, and this name sounds familiar, but, I guess this is the, hobgoblin I've heard a little bit about. All I know right now is that he just helped me save you guys. You were down in that pit, and, I'm still trying to figure out exactly what happened. Last I remembered, we were trying to make our way through the tunnels, and then he saved me, and then we saved you.
Really quick.
Mhm.
Sorry, remind me. We did see Carl without his helmet on before, right? But wasn't it all like fleshy and stuff before?
It was.
Like, okay. Yeah, continue. Sorry.
No, you can freak out if you'd like. I mean, it's up to you. How do you want to react to that?
Hello.
He just turns around and be like, Carl, didn't you have flesh on your face before?
Not for as long as I can remember.
Billatar, you saw that too, didn't you? Back in the other sewer?
Of course, you seem perfectly normal as Bill's still just focusing on Ostra, not wanting to take his eyes off him. Especially while he's still got the gun out.
He hasn't put it down.
Nope. Which is why Bill's still focused on Ostra.
Okay, Carl, we'll get back to this later. Because
Fair enough.
you haven't attacked me yet, so we'll talk about it, but you're good.
I love how laissez-faire
yeah,
it's like, oh, so I'm dead.
Not freaking out about this? I
Yeah.
thought that, no, okay, you know
Yeah,
what? Don't want to make
apparently
it sound
no
mean,
one
but
gives a
right
fuck.
back- Puts his helmet
Well-
right back on, just.
Well, he hasn't. I mean, I don't know.
The bit that obviously Carl doesn't know is Bill travelled with Arsene. He's travelled
Yeah,
with
and
the skeleton.
Rongo's heard
But,
Rongo's
Rongo
heard
hasn't.
stories about it. Well, he's
Rongo
probably
hasn't.
heard stories about our city.
Okay, you can make.
And he
whatever-
also fought
Neil,
Arsene
Neil,
as a kid.
Neil, you can make whatever
Okay.
excuse you want. I'm gonna tell you this from the bottom of my heart. It's a load of horse shit.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. By the way, I
yeah,
also
he'll
want to
just
take a
say
moment.
Carl
I also want to take a
stuff
moment
through.
real quick.
Yeah.
So this is a Ramune bottle. For those of you who don't know what Ramune is, it's basically a lemonade that has a little tiny like hole to like drink from, and it's got a little marble that you play a game where you have to drink out of this thing right, otherwise the marble blocks it. Great fun. Sometimes it's also fun to try and
Great
figure
fun.
out how to get the marble out. Now, dumb me used my very expensive cutting tool for my Warhammer minis to like try to jiggle inside and try to get the marble out, and then dropped it inside the fucking bottle. Now, the problem is that every time I try to get it out, it is now the marble blocking my fucking knife. So he lives here now till I figure something out. First my ice cream, then my drink.
Toothpick to keep the marble in place as you tip it upside down.
No, because then there's not enough room for the knife to come out.
And then there's going to be a toothpick stuck in there.
No, but you just need enough space to get it far enough through that you can go. Anyway.
I
See how
figured
many things Dad can put into the bottle before it either gets full or something ends up breaking and then it gets out.
Yeah. I think I'm going to get a Dremel and I'm just going to cut the fucking thing off. Alright, anyway, carry on.
Yeah, Rungle will just say, we've got something to talk about later then. But let's deal with this right now.
Yes, sounds good. Let's deal with this amazing new friend that we've just made that helped me save you. You're my friend now. We're getting soft tacos later.
You even eat. No.
Oh, but yeah, no. But yeah, sounds good. Let's. I don't fully know what's going on, but I got Bill's back. I'm with you and Bill, and then he just kind of like sits back to watch whatever is transpiring.
Well, see, Carl, Austra's on our side. He was helping us in the scar. I don't know why Bill is all of a sudden deciding to go again and to strike at him.
I think Ostra and Bilritas simultaneously just look at Rongol. Like,
I don't.
If Rongol's behind Bill, can Bill just effectively bitch slap him?
yeah, sure, I guess.
I'm just gonna stop talking.
Is that a Neil thing or is that a Rongol thing? I'm not sure. You need to
That
clarify.
was a Neil thing.
A Neil thing. Okay, Neil, would you like an explanation?
Yes.
Very well. Ostra and Bilrata hate each other because Ostra killed his entire clan. They were fighting like cats
Right.
and dogs in the Star Citadel where they met and reunited. They found out that Ostra and his hobgoblin tribes are currently being ousted by the Iron Fang Legion, so he needs a new super weapon in order to keep his warlord tribe safe from being consumed by the larger legion. You were working with Bilratar and the others. He was working with Bilratar and the others to try and find the weapon because he also knew his way around the Badlands of the World Wound, which is where you guys were traveling together. Bilratar and Ostra have never liked each other, wanted to travel with each other, and have proactively tried to kill each other a number of times in front of you.
Yep, and Bill was
But
planning
he's also
to
helped me a couple of
backstab
times.
Ostra when he got the weapon.
And
But
yeah,
Ostra,
he did.
but
Yeah,
Bill wasn't there at the time.
Yes. So, reiterating, Rongol is fully aware of these things, and the help is not a, oh yeah, I'm helping you because I'm such a nice guy. He definitely does not consider any of you guys friends. He doesn't like any of you guys. The reason he's warning you, well, you can ask him why he's warning you, but he's come back to warn you, but also maybe shoot Bilratar.
Yeah, Rongo would just say, why are you warning us? I mean, I honestly don't know how to say this because Rungul
Try it not
he
in
helped
character.
Rungul. Well, because Rungul got help with him when the crossover thing was happening. He caused, a demon to get out of,
Lushara.
no, it wasn't Lushara, because Lushara was in this campaign. It was
Morrow.
OG and Morrow, yeah. He came, and then I helped him deal with that. He didn't just flat out kill me. He just kind of he had what he needed. He expelled the demon from Morrow, and then he kind of left and didn't really
Yeah. So the key thing is, he had what he needed. He could have just gone back to his own tribe if he had what he
Right.
needed. Why has he come here?
I don't know. Rongul thinks he's not all that bad, but it is surprising, that he's, back here just to kill Bilratar if possible, and to give us the info that he's given us. It's like, yeah, he could have just left, And then yeah, so Rongol will basically say all that and say, so why did you decide to come help us and give us that info?
As he's about to speak, I need everyone to make me a perception check.
Oh gosh.
Okay. Carl, you think you see something moving in the distance, heading in your direction, at speed.
We're talking like down the hallway or from the pit or
From down the tunnel.
gotcha. Oh, sorry, were you about to go?
No, I'm just making noises.
Oh, okay. Guys, I hate to break up our little reunion here. Does anybody else feel like we should be concerned with that? And then he gestures down the hallway to whatever the slight glimpse of the sounds or the shadow, whatever he sees, like running at speed.
Feels what? What? I think I look a little too late. I actually don't know if a 15 gets it.
It does not.
Okay, yeah. So I think I'd turn a little too late. Be like, what was what? Ah!
All right. You now watch as the corridor is filled by a large mass of meat. A large, heavy-set creature that seems to have been Frankensteined together has now appeared in front of you. A three-headed boar, the Cerberus.
I just got it. I heard it earlier. I just got it.
Yeah, you heard it earlier. That's what it says.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. All right. The boar squeals angrily as it charges towards you, head down, barreling, as Ostra looks and somehow tries to figure out a way to blame B03 for this.
Oh, Ostra, I didn't think you'd want to take fresh meat with to a reunion, would you?
And he goes, ain't nothing fresh about meat. That's, whatever the hell that is. Ostra immediately runs away. All right, Carl.
Yeah, I think at this point, Carl's just going to take cover behind the. Oh, I can't move myself. Where am I?
Yeah, because you put yourself under me.
Oh, sorry. Cover kind of like out of the direct path of the hallway. So Carl's just gonna go over here and brace. He's like, guys, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we should probably do it quick. So he kind of braces around the overhang of the wall to get out of the direct path.
All right. Then the boar.
I'm going to ask because, obviously, effects I see. I'm assuming all the effects for hallucination are off now.
Oh yeah,
Until
yeah,
being
sorry,
free built.
yes.
Yeah.
It was in our head the whole time.
Yeah, because they only last one round. So yeah, you are no longer hallucinating with all the spores and stuff.
Yeah.
And neither is you. All right. So the boar charges with 2 actions, and we'll do a 3-headed strike. It
Ooh,
takes
ouch.
-2 to its rolls, but if it hits, it does 3 lots of damage. So it will try to gore you. 1 is a hit.
Ow.
2 is a crit. And 3 Natural 1. I don't like that. I'm going to... Oh, you know what? Neil's been having a bad day. I'm just going to use a jinx point on it.
I have. Oh, I have, I guess, but I don't know. Okay with whatever you do. Okay.
Oh, probably late to ask. My ropes are no longer on them, right?
No. So that is just a regular miss now. All right. So, let's see. First of all,
Oh.
Neil, you get gored for a total of... Ignore that.
Ow.
Ignore that.
Yep.
26. All right. Bill, you are gored for 46.
Ow.
And I need you to roll me a percentage.
I got gored with the slightly smaller horn, or the tusk.
Oh god, number 4.
Oh,
Nope,
no.
that's fine. Nothing seems to extend the attack here. But as soon as this happens, Ostra has his ready to action goes off, where his sniper rifle blasts the boar. Oh, that's terrible.
Oh
Missed that one.
no.
All right. Oh, it should have been off guard. Sorry. So that will hit
Ooh.
for 8 damage. Okay. Done and done. All right. We then go to B03. I think you're muted.
No, I'm debating. I'm debating doing something crazy, and I think
I
the
think I know
way
what you're
this table's
thinking.
going is crazy.
Can I assume I think I know what you're thinking?
Gee, Brian, what are we going to do tonight? The same thing we do every night.
Can I take a guess at what I think you're gonna do?
I'm actually curious to know if Neil's on the same wavelength as me this time.
So since we both got gored, try to grab the tusk and essentially throw him into the pit.
Effectively, yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I mean, Bill does have Titan Wrestler, so he was going to basically try to flip this thing into the pit behind him.
All right. Wait, you do
Yeah.
have Titan Wrestler? Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. All right, make an athletics check.
That's 1 minute tab.
I had assist, but it's not my turn. I can't do it on your turn.
All right. A
Nice.
29. All right, let's have a look. The target you needed to hit was a 28. That'll do it.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
All right, you toss the pig, but the pig is too heavy to like launch as far as that, so it is pretty much going to be sharing a square with you guys, as your first check has managed to pull it thus far. It does. That is all it does at the moment. Okay, you got two more actions.
Bill will try to continue it and basically shove / Spartan kick it into the hole if it's basically inside the same space.
All right, another athletics check with a -5 penalty as you try to boot this thing into the pit. Ooh, 21 is not going to do it. All right, you got one more action.
Last action, because I'm assuming you won't understand, but vocally for everyone else. As he glares at the thing, it'll just be a smirk saying, "I'm sure you're going to enjoy the long fall soon." As I like to intimidate glare him.
Ooh, okay, make an intimidate check. You need to get a 24 for this one.
Oh, nice.
25, nice. All right, you have frightened the boar. All right, Rongal, you're up next.
Alright, so the boar is almost in the hole. I'm going to essentially flex my muscles as my arm gets twice as big. And I'm going to Titan Fist punch him. attempting to shove him into the hole.
All right, let's do it.
All right, come on. I don't have any hero points. No.
A critical miss. Roll a percentage.
All right. Oh,
22. That is definitely going to be something bad. It is easier for all the enemies to hit you with their first attack. So that means you are going to be off guard for your next round.
So
Dang it.
And deviant backlash potentially as well.
Oh, yeah, and you need to roll your
right.
deviant ability. Yep, that's it. That's true.
5 or higher, right? I got a 6. Ooh. All right.
Now, this is the first one for the day, so you've gone from 5 to 6 now.
No, I gotta do 10.
5, yeah,
For the next one I have.
Yep, all right, what are you going to do with your second action?
Well, Titan is a 2 action, so Titan swing is a 2 action. So my last action is, I guess I am just going to try and just take a, as my arm goes back to normal, I'm going to essentially take the return to get the chakram in my hand and just kind of throw it at him. Yeah. Alright, come on. Oh, come on. Oh, wait, I rolled the 13, so that actually should be, because it's the second attack thing, so that should be a 13. Probably a critical miss.
That is a crit fumble. Roll me a percentage.
Dang it. Alright. 24.
That is definitely something bad. All right, 24.
A 22 and then a 24.
Oh, you trip. Make a reflex save.
Oh no! Don't fucking fall in with him.
Well, what do you mean with him?
I don't know.
You're fine.
26.
You do not
Okay.
fall into the pit. All right. That was Rongol's turn. And boys and girls,
dang it.
as always, let this be a lesson to everyone. Don't flex before you do the thing. Do the thing, then start flexing. Otherwise, your dice will make you look like a fool.
Well,
All right.
Flex is how it actually looks. It's not even me just doing that. It's how it looks when I swing.
It is.
Alright.
Okay. So, sniper's aim. Let's see. Yada yada yada. Okay. Here we go. Sniper scope, sniper's aim. Yep, okay, cool. Alright, so Ostra's gonna take a shot. He gets +2 bonus on this attack. Oh my word.
Ooh.
Pardon me.
Bless you.
I'm going to jinx point that and give Ostra another shot.
I was going to say, remember to take the Jinx point we used earlier as well.
Oh, yes. Okay, there we go. Alright, Ostra's going to try and take another shot.
Ooh.
Nothing. Freaking nothing. Alright. Well, that was Ostra's glorious turn. He would have done a lot of damage had he hit, but unfortunately, he did not. So, there. Carl, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Carl sees that the boar is basically trying to be pushed into the pit, so he just readies a megaton strike to run up and kind of like side jab, kind of like uppercut to get the boar from where he's at, kind of hit him with a side jab so he can go into the pit, because right now Carl's kind of sideways.
Yeah, you're like square on, so you're just gonna hit him right in the flank.
Yeah, hit him from the side, try to push him into the pit with just a full-on megaton strike, full mech.
All right, make an athletics check with a +2 bonus. A +1 bonus, sorry.
Okay, sorry, you said athletics?
I did indeed. That's how we shove.
Okay.
But because you're using your Megaton Punch for it, it's going to give you a bonus as you Go for the hit.
Alrighty. Wait.
Unless you want to hit and go for the crit as your extra effect.
Sorry, I'm just trying to pull it. It's not letting me click it.
Do you want to do that? Do you want to go for a regular hit?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, so go for the hit with your Megaton Punch. If you land a critical hit, it'll push him instead of the crit card.
Sounds good. This one is... Sorry, which one do I roll? It's been a week.
Go to your actions tab, and then it should be your first one.
Oh, plus 15 first one? Gotcha.
All right, that is a solid hit, not a crit, but you will do your damage, so roll your damage. All right, 8 points of damage as you slam into the side of the creature. It is pretty pissed off and is going to express this by goring all of you. Now, it gets a bonus because Rongol is off guard.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to go for Rongol first. Nice. It
Ouch.
hit.
Ow.
All right, Rongol. 20 points of damage.
Ow.
All right, B03, you're the next up on the chopping block. Oh, that tipped over. All right. He meets you up with a glorious 26 points of damage. Or should I say, glorious. Carl. You also cop a smack, taking a total of 26 damage.
Ow.
All right. So the boar's 3 heads slam into you, wailing on you back and forth. Bill, you're up next as this boar is just not going in that hole. It is protesting super hard.
Well, first attempt is to kick a 10, because fight will be a lot easier if it's down there.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Natural 20. Wow.
It's the second time I've rolled a third time I've rolled a double digit this session.
You trying to curry to my empathy, are you? You trying to find
Yeah, it's not going to work.
But it is a secret menu item.
It is.
I'm gonna jinx point that. Sorry. Here we go.
Ah.
All right, give it another roll. All right. I don't like that nat 20. 14. So it's a 31. That is still gonna be able to push it down. So yes, the large boar goes into the pit. It lands, taking a total of, let's see, it was 80, so it's half the full distance, correct? That's the damage?
No, you take the first 5 feet off, and then whatever's remaining is the damage. 1 to 1.
I thought it was half.
No.
No, because I took
in which
80.
case he takes
Remember the-
70 damage. He is
Dang.
Very
still
glad you
alive.
didn't jump now.
Yep, he is still
Yeah.
alive,
Yep.
but is super angry.
So he's 70 feet down. That's a little bit more problem. I don't think it was quite that deep. Never mind.
Well, it's 75 foot down, so you know.
Yeah.
Cookie.
Hey, thank you so much, Cookie. Is that for a jinx point for me? Could be. All right. So the boar is down there. Bill, anything else with your turn?
He'll just he'll get ready to smack it if it climbs back up.
Okay. Bill, you watch as the boar seems to move around, like darting around this small area, like banging its head on the walls, protesting very, very vehemently. However, the fungus begins to get to it. It starts to hallucinate. You watch its body start to sort of rile and rotate and sort of start shaking. And that is when you see it. It impales one of the bodies of one of the victims. It is a severed arm that is clutching what looks to be a scrap of paper. that is now embedded on the tusk of the boar. As it as you gather around the pit, looking down, you see it. It sees you.
Yep.
Cool. All right. What do you do?
Bill with a very heavy sigh says, "Someone tells me that our luck is such the stage. That's the third code we need."
Oh, damn it.
It turns
I mean,
out
I
it's
did
just a grocery list.
Yeah. I mean, I did see. He looks over at Carl and sort of mellows his tone. I did find Vax down there.
Well, at least we know what happened to him. Wait, does Carl still have Vax's head?
Yes.
He just picked it up. He can be whole. Drops it into
My body!
I just want to double check the timeline. Does Carl remember he's got Vax's head?
Oh.
Oh!
Oh god, he just looked in his pocket. Ah!
What
I'm
did I
pretty sure
do?
we went to the headroom after
Oh.
that pit stuff.
Yeah. Did I do this to
Oh,
Max? Oh no.
Just got all of this stuff in his pockets now. Oh wow, I forgot. I was looting stuff.
Yeah.
No, damn.
It's like,
Sorry, that was obviously me above table asking that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well, if we're looking for ideas, Vax's head thing aside, if we're time paradox aside, if we're looking for ideas, if the spores and the fungus is getting to us because of our breathing it in, I could just go grab that list, assuming the boar's not a problem.
Yeah, I assume we should just take care of the boar first, as I'm gonna start throwing my returning chakram down at it.
As you try to throw your returning chakram down at it, the cover of the foliage makes it nearly impossible to strike at the creature from below. You only have a very short window because the underneath of it is actually bigger, and you've only got a 10-foot window. So every time it flashes past, you only have a few seconds. And with the cover
Dang it.
and concealment and stuff,
Dang it.
yeah,
Dang it. Ah,
it's,
shit.
it's very unreliable.
Alright. I can't seem to get a good strike at it. It's too quick.
Carl, how the hell did you get us out of this pit?
Well, before Astra and I just kind of pulled you up with these ropes, but we could just do the opposite.
Oh, wait a
That's
minute.
right.
Just
I was going to say, well, if you want to give
No.
us, because the ropes are from each of your arms, right?
yeah.
Well, if you
I
want,
actually...
I can hold one end and lower you half the way down. At least that way you got a better chance of pinching
Yeah.
that bit of paper.
Yeah. I see where this is going. So, what if I reconfigure the mech, and then Carl just fully embodies the full Skelly Boy nature now. Takes off his helmet, takes off the suit so he can get to his actual, like, arm, his bone arm, and grabs his arm in his arm to extend his reach, and then...
Like
while
70
moving
foot
arm-
down.
You do know you could have just done that if you went bodily down halfway.
Well,
One arm up, one arm down.
75 feet, though!
Yeah.
How about
If
this?
your arms
I-
reach down 75 feet, then you've got the...
He just waving his own arm. It's like, you guys could lower me down and I could try to grab it.
Yeah. I was just expecting you to reach left hand and reach for the right hand, but okay.
Oh, wait, no. Why does it have to...
He's a skeleton. It's just fun to do this now.
Okay.
That's so weird that so I have a scroll of Inveigle, and the range for it, literally, because it's a ritual scroll, it says 10 feet, but the casting is 1 day, so like, how the heck would you be able to use it on a target 10 feet away if you're trying to get it friendly with you, using that spell?
You just hang out
It's
with
like,
Yeah, you can in with it.
that's true. Oh,
Very well. So, assuming we're going with the Carl plan, Bill will offer to be effectively the tether up here to basically be a secure point and help him get back up.
Okay.
All right, so yeah.
Oscar
Actually, wait.
says,
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oscar says, I'm gonna miss that little guy.
So
Oh,
if a
what's his
scroll,
name?
so really quick question: if it says heightened and it just says sixth, like not like one level, like one a level kind of thing, it just says sixth level. Is that my level, or is it like if I cast it at a sixth level spell kind
If
of
you
thing?
cast it as a 6th level spell.
Oh, okay. Because how would that work then as a scroll? Because they don't use spell scrolls, or they don't use slots.
It's whatever spell level was used to actually make it.
Yeah.
So if it was
It
made
doesn't-
as a 6th level spell, it's the 6th level version.
Oh, okay. It just says Inveigle Ritual Scroll. It doesn't say level. So it'd just be the first one then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Got it. Because the 6th level spell says it goes for a mile instead of the
Neil,
10
what are you
feet.
doing?
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah.
I was wondering if it was the level 6 spell, because
Yeah, but
that
are you
way I
gonna
could
use
actually
it?
reach it down. I can't now because it's the regular one, which is 10 feet. If it was the 6th version,
I
it
thought
would
you
reach
also
a
said
mile
it's-
and I could
You mean
actually...
it's the fact that it's 10 foot away and not the fact that it takes you a day to cast that's your problem right now?
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Sorry.
That's what I was
I
gonna
mean, I'm
question.
sitting here. I'm trying, Neil. I want you to know.
I know,
Don't
I'm
get
s-
frustrated. I know it's
I
frustrating.
keep forgetting
okay?
rituals are like...
But I'm
yeah.
trying so hard to give you the space to be creative, right? But it's
Yeah.
like it's like what do you know, like I don't want to spoon feed you the answers because it makes you
I know,
feel
I
dumb
just-
and then you feel sad about it. I don't just yeah.
No, that was my fault. I have this scroll. I thought we could use it to get this board to calm down, but I keep forgetting it's a day, and I keep forgetting it's 10 feet. So it's just like, oh, even though I'm
Okay.
literally just reading it.
Mm-hmm. But that's okay. It happens. Thank you for trying. Your efforts are appreciated. You are seen and appreciated. You wonderful butterfly.
Okay. So bitch.
In the meantime, however, the boar is still rampaging at the bottom of the pit.
Yeah.
What the fuck
So-
would you like to do before Kyle decides to go bungee jumping?
Well, I've got a little bit more of a plan than that.
Bill will suggest to Rungle, if you want, you can throw your shotgun down there to distract it as Bill gets close. Maybe it will focus its attention on whoever's pummeling it instead of Carl.
So, and we're just seeing it. The pit at the bottom is bigger, right? So the view that we have is only that like 10-foot diameter, but he's making passes beyond that, so we have a limited field of view. He's just kind of
Correct.
rampaging around. Okay, so if it's on the end of his tusk, wait, what? Can we see which head? Which tusk, like which head is it? Like the center, left, right?
The left one.
Cool. So,
The right tusk.
shit.
I have a better idea that I just thought of. If we could, if we could find, like, if we could throw something at it where it would eat it, we could fill, or I've got slumber wine on me. We could try to get it to fall asleep.
Oh, wait a minute, guys! I did not know I had this. Carl reaches into his pocket and he has lethargy poison. I have no idea where this
Since I
came
mentioned
from.
this,
If
didn't you
I'm
grab
not
it from the previous room?
Yeah, you got
You
it from
used it
the.
on the-
You remember the room with the shackled seats and stuff like that? You pivoted. You stole.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stabbed it into
I've
one
got-
of the demons.
I have a lot of it. What if we just
You have a
threw
lot.
this down on one of the passes?
Again,
Try to
trying to
wait
make
up
the
the time-
hit is pretty hard. You need to be a sniper to make the shot.
You do have
Hey,
a sniper
Oscar.
right beside you.
Hey,
As everyone just looks at.
so, how about you try to hit it with this, get it to go to sleep, lower me down so we're not breathing in the spores, and I'm still going to use my left arm to grab my right arm to grab it, even though it's not required, it just looks cool.
Okay,
Sound like a plan?
that sounds like a pretty good plan. All right, Oster is going to take his shot. He's going to ready an
That took a
action
bit.
to take the shot at the appropriate time. Let's see if he can do it. He's going to use all 3 actions. He's going to use his sniping aim. He's going to use his scope. He's going to use all of the stuff. And as Ostra fires, Ostra is going to use a nat 20. He says, how many of these do you have? Okay. No, that's not that nat 20. That's my nat 20.
Enough.
Okay. Very well. With a nat 20, the giant boar begins to slow and sluggishly fall asleep. Moving quickly, Carl is tethered by Rongol and Bilrata and lowered down into the pit. As he climbs down the ladder, you see the 3-headed boar slump to one side.
Oh wait, the ladder's still there? I thought that got knocked over in the rampage. There's been a ladder this whole time.
Yeah.
Miraculous.
Yeah, I thought it was right.
I mean, it was.
Okay, sorry.
It just hadn't hit the ladder. It's avoiding it.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, so Carl just goes down there to grab the piece of paper off the right tusk of the left head.
You begin to creep slowly. What about Vax? You can see his body kind of lying there, partially, decaying and stuff.
And at this point in there, is it like his body's just loose, or is it
His body's loose,
Okay.
and he's a gnome, so he's quite small.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab the body.
All right.
I'm just going to grab that.
Do you say anything as you go over and try to grab the body?
Now you'll be with me forever, as he grabs his rib cage and puts it. I'm kidding.
Jesus.
He now wears Vax's
Like a
skin.
goose, you just kind of consumes
I'll
him.
save this for later.
Jesus Christ.
My new body, yeah.
Well, keep in mind, that could actually be a very touching way for you to honor your friend, is to actually have them incorporated into part of your body. That is actually kind of cute. All right, make a stealth check.
Actually, though, a good friend
I
in
know.
life and death, as he grabs his bones with the full intention of later using them to incorporate into
Okay,
his own
so
being.
real quick, just to reiterate, the body is still just in a slight amount of decay. You don't have a skeleton. So for you to remove
Gotcha.
the skeleton, you will need to pick the bones clean. As in,
Oh, yeah. Okay, I will.
so start by making a
Okay.
stealth check as you go to recover the body.
Sounds good. I'm trying to think if I want to do like full C3PO.
Carl,
That
that's
body.
weird.
Backpack, all the. Just a backpack. Okay, I'm just rip his bones out. Sorry.
Okay. All right, that is one failure, I think.
New secret menu item. Carl gets Vax's skin so he can use that to disguise his skeleton
No,
self.
that's 2 failures. All right, cool. Easy. All right. You have the body, but the boar now suddenly starts to.
Now, at
Starts
this
to-
point.
Hmm.
Oh, sorry.
starts to rouse from its slumber.
Gotcha. So at this point, I still have, if I'm not mistaken, like 12 of those potions.
Mhm.
Or the poison, rather.
Mhm.
Just
So-
stab it into him again.
Yeah, I think Carl, as he like passes, grabs the body, he's worried, just so that thing doesn't wake up, we'll just give it just a little extra. And he just goes over and. Oh, actually, wait, does this have to be injected or can it just be.
It can be consumed.
To let everybody know, I already wrote the name of this thing in my notes.
All right, you need to make a thievery check.
Thievery check? Gotcha. Yeah, so Carl's just gonna kind of try to further
There's a
sedate
die
him
down
while
here.
recovering everything. Thievery.
The boar's eyes open and look
Can I use a
straight
hero
at
point?
you. Yeah, you can use a hero point.
Woo! Come on.
Oh, better.
No, we still need to make the check. Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh,
22, eh? Yeah, there's a chance. 25.
oh.
All right. The boar's eyes open. As they do so, they see you, and we fly back into initiative.
I'm still tethered at this point, right? Like the rope is.
Mhm.
Am I still connected? Okay.
All right, Burta, the rope is still tethered. It's your turn. It's up to you to what you want to do.
So, for my clarity, the boar has opened its eyes, but obviously at this distance, Bill probably wouldn't notice that,
Mhm.
I'd imagine. In which case, I'll just delay till after Carl.
Delete till after Carl. Done and done. Okay. In which case, the boar gets his go. He is, however, slowed, so he only gets 2 actions this turn. The first action, he is going to try and stand up. As he rises to his feet, everyone can see that happen. Carl, he then headbutts you with all he's got. For a whopping 22
Ooh.
points of damage. Boom! He checks you. Ostra, reacting quickly, will try to blast the creature. Oh, crap. Put her down! Shoot her!
Oh,
Shoot her!
shit.
Hey, Ostra hit. Okay. Wait, just hit? What the hell? Oh, yeah, it is just a hit. Dang. Okay. So there's that plus 2, 3, 46 is 19 extra damage. So that's nice. Okay. The creature is not looking great. That was Ostra's entire turn. He spent 1 action to use his sniper's aim, and then he fired. Birota, you're up. Sorry, no, it's Carl, then Birota. Carl.
And at this point, when I got hit, do I still have Vax's body? Is that still?
Yeah, you still
Like
got Vax's body.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna shout up. Pull me up! And then as he's preparing to get pulled up, he's gonna see if he can just kind of snag the paper as he's being pulled.
All right, thievery check. Your target number is 26.
Oh no.
Oh, you got this.
You got this. Hey!
Yeah!
All right. So, Birota, on your turn, you start to pull.
Yep.
All right, and Carl, you snatch up and you grab hold of the bit of paper. You cheer, but you realize this creature is 10 foot tall and has attacks of opportunity. More specifically, each head has an attack of opportunity.
I just turned myself
Oh,
into
gosh.
a pinata.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Oh, no.
Every action only provokes 1 per creature. So even though they have 3 attacks, they are going to hit you once. Carl. Oh, not bad. You take 17 damage.
Oh.
How you doing?
Carl's just hanging from a rope, just being battering around. Anytime, guys.
All right, Bill, I need an athletics check
Okay.
as you're holding on to him as he starts to fling around. Oops.
Oh, God.
Carl, you fall back to the ground.
I'll use the hero points to try and save him.
Oh, what a champion. Look at this guy. Fucking Birota coming out of the woodworks and rolls
With
him
a
back
natural 20.
away.
Oh my god,
He
yes.
just whips him into the air.
So he's like, Carl, stay still. I want to try something. And he starts to swing Carl around in a circle and whacks the boar in the side of the head with Carl like a flail.
killing the
I
bull.
don't like this plan.
You know what? Fuck it. Make an attack. Let's see it happen.
Right
Oh, wait,
before he
wait.
gets to pull up. Bill.
Yeah, Bill, make an attack.
Uh,
And Carl, if you want to, fuck it. I'll let you make an attack as well. A regular
I'm gonna
attack,
guess-
not a megaton
I'm-
He
punch.
just
Yeah,
Oh, I
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
guess
say he
improvised
explodes.
ranged.
Huh?
improvised ranged attack, I guess.
You
No,
said
no,
flail.
just go with your regular attack, like your fist attack.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Because this is a special crit, so you know. All right. So
Oh my
unfortunately,
gosh.
Bilratar will miss, which means the fist will miss as well. So yeah, it's sad. So as
Aw.
you swing it around, the boar does not get hit. But we then go to Rongo as Bill is pulling up at rapid speed. Carl, who is making his way over to the top. Oh, divine
Rongo-
intervention! Bill, get another
Oh.
attack. Rykon has come in with the potential save here. Does he manage to make it?
Natural
20! Now, Carl, I need you
Which
to roll.
will-
Now, Carl, your attack hit. Bilratar's a natural 20, which means your attack will will automatically count as a natural 20.
Wow.
Alrighty.
All
What
right.
do I need to
So,
roll for that?
just on the bottom left-hand side, just click crit as you drag and drop onto the boar your attack. As Bilratar swings, and you watch as Carl just goes BAM! And piles 13 points of damage onto this creature's skull, which hurts like the dickens. Now, could you roll one more set, Carl, from your attack having successfully hit? Because that was from Bilratar. That was Bilratar's damage.
No, that was Carl's
Oh, that
damage.
was-
No, I know. But the damage
Oh.
that Bilratar does with his crit was Carl's fist
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah,
So
I basically gave him momentum.
Yeah, so
you
now
said this-
Carl
Oh, okay.
has hit. Carl also gets his damage.
Same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't crit that one.
No, it's fine. It's not a crit. Okay,
Okay.
5 damage. Now, roll a percentage for me, Bill.
I thought you said his was a crit because Bill crit. Oh, whatever.
74. 74 is a success. Your enemy is frightened. It will not attack you as you're leaving. All right,
Ooh.
Rongo, you're up now.
All right. Seeing this all happen, I'm still gonna run over there and help Bilratar pull the rope up.
Okay. Yep. Between the two of you, you managed to pull up Carl, and you hear the sounds of the angry boar below.
Angry.
Congratulations!
frightened
You have no reason to go back into the pit, and you have recovered both both Vax's body and the notes, which I will give Carl a hero point for recovering his friend's body.
Nice.
Okay.
Can
Ostra
those be
says,
revoked?
"Well, it's good to see that nothing changes with you people."
Oh.
I see yours hide to the back as well. Still.
Look, for what it's worth, I know that this Riddleson guy has a lot of skeletons in his closet, he says, looking at Carl. Take care. I think what's coming next is going to be even more dangerous. I plan to go and scout the Lich Gate that he went through, see if I can figure out where he's heading, or find a way to corner him. A good hunter knows how to lay a trap, not fall into them over and over again.
Bill will chuckle and then say, "Ah, so you're going to be the canary this time."
You got granite in your ears, dwarf. Once you're done doing whatever it is you're doing here, head to the north where the Lich Gate is.
Okay.
Ostra will go over to Carl and say, if you want to live a long and healthy life, I'd consider a different occupation.
A little late for that one. Just referencing his rattly bones.
You might have a point. All right, I'm out of here. Oh, and Bill. He just flips you the middle finger and walks off.
Bill sneers.
How's this
in
for a
response.
canary? Flips him the bird.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, nice. All right. So, with the board defeated, and you now having the third code, you know what this means, ladies and gentlemen. It means you have everything you need, and you've scoured everywhere, you've searched everywhere, and now it is just the vault.
The vault.
The
You guys
vault.
ready?
No. But yes.
All right. Heading
Here we
over
have
to a
that.
large set of vault doors. Our heroes remember the large, inky creature that descended from the ceiling, which told our heroes that should they wish to find Riddleson, that it would be through these very doors. So, you begin. The first code punched in. The hissing sound of the steel bars as they pull away from their housing, opening the first of the doors. Followed by another loud noise, and the second door giving way as the second code is punched in.
Rongo just says as this is happening, it's like because we hear the hissing, and it's like, is a vault supposed to hiss? He just tells the other guys.
Ends if there was air trapped inside.
The third door, once again, makes the same heavy sounds. Once again, pulls forward. And you hear the as the last of the doors open. How do I open locked doors?
Control click to open the locked doors.
Oh, yeah.
That should remove the padlock from it.
You just fucking behave. There we go. That is not working.
Sorry, control left click, I believe.
Shift.
Shift.
Yep, it was shift. Okay. With the final door opening, you enter into a large circular chamber. A 15-foot wide cylinder of glass plates reinforced with iron loom at the center of this high-ceilinged room. The hallway you have just entered has now opened into a 30-foot tall cylindrical room, and the cylinder in the center seems to be filled to the brim with a murky green liquid. Gazing upon it, you can see that there's some kind of shadowy creature lurking within. It is floating as if in a slumber or torpor. The cylinder has a topped lid made of a large metal hatch, sealed with 8 chains pulled tightly against the floor as they are sealed by these ballasts all around the room here. Each chain fire into the face of stone pillar, yada yada. Between the door and the cylinder is a wooden and metal workstation with what seem to be 3 levers protruding from the top, as well as a small wooden coffer atop the workstation. And in this room, you can see a very familiar individual. Mr. Edward Riddleson.
What?
He says, "My friends, I was not expecting to see you so soon. Was my house staff not to your liking? Did they insult you, or perhaps make things difficult for you to stay in your rooms until I was ready to receive you?"
They also said you weren't even in the manor or close to it.
Ah, yes. An exaggeration, I'm afraid. But as you can see, I am here and in good health. Now, alas, I am still quite busy and am not quite ready to receive you, so if you would be so kind as to return to your quarters, I will summon you when the time is right. Yeah?
There was a notebook with all of our names in it.
Yeah, of course. I would, of course, keep track of all of the very valuable agents I have, learning whatever we can about the Black Frost whale. It is not unusual to find this list. Otherwise, how will I keep
They
in
were
track?
all crossed off, including
see-
a Vex,
You
whose
see
body we found.
You see his mood changes. Yes, a series of unfortunate accidents, I'm afraid. I did not want to cause alarm, but you see, the deviant powers that were given to those who pass through the gate, they are wild and unpredictable. They have had some powerful side effects, altering the mind, allowing things to take control.
You were going to do the same to us.
Do the same. You speak as though I was
Our
doing
names were
that.
also in the book.
See, it's a very important part of a conversation is not to only know what you're going to say and then tune out the things that I say, but to actually hear the things that I say so you have something to respond to. Otherwise, the conversation, she makes no sense. So I will try this slightly again. As I said, the names are not unusual to find because I am keeping track of all of the people there. The names that were crossed out, unfortunately, were victims of the deviant powers having run rampant. I'm sure you've already experienced some of this yourself, where the powers of your deviant skills have turned upon you.
They haven't turned upon me.
Make a deception check if you're lying, unless
Yeah.
Neil forgot that his entire deviant power has an entire mechanic shifted towards punishing him for rolling low.
That is true. Sorry.
Okay, cool. Carry
I
on.
will roll deception, I guess.
Okay,
No,
yeah, if you're lying to him, he doesn't know why, but sure, you can lie to him.
I'm not gonna. It's a whatever.
You don't have to
I'll roll.
lie to him. No one's telling you
I
to.
know, just that's a
Natural one. Brilliant. He looks to you and has no fucking clue why you're lying. He says, yes, okay, sure.
Okay. Carl, Bill, or Tara, I'll let you deal with this since I've never met this guy.
Yeah. Well, I know
Okay.
who you are, Rongal. I know
Which
that
is
you came from
surprising.
Castrovel. I know that you joined the adventurers when they arrived in the Northlands after their disappearance. I knew that that some of them went into the Feywilds before emerging on your world, and yes, we are. You may not be acquainted with me, but I am acquainted with you very well. But again, as I said, there is much to share and to learn and to discuss, and all will be revealed if you simply wait in your rooms.
As this is going on, as they're having this conversation, Carl just kind of leans over to Bill. How are we feeling about this? We buying this? I'm not really. I feel like I'm not really buying this. I mean,
Given
my
the
memory
fact
kind of
that-
blacked out.
Given the fact that his other guests, including Vax, well, you know what happened to Vax just the other day. He was an invited guest too.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely something up here. I've just got like about the past 24 hours completely gone. Yeah, so we're just on the same page here, not trusting this guy. Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you can't remember the last 24 hours, maybe don't look in your bag.
Carl immediately wants to look into his bag.
But
Hey,
Th- th-
buddy. How you
think-
doing? It's the seven head
think
talking
about
to you.
it. Yeah, but think about it. Would you rather I'm taking you down here one at a time,
It
dealing
is
with
an
us all
expert.
one at a time, or when we're all here? I can watch each other's backs.
While they're do we notice anything in the room other than the chains and the cylinder and everything in the center? Like, we don't see anything else that could be, other than Riddleson, potentially an immediate danger to us? Just while Rongel and Riddleson are talking, Carl's kind of
Just
viewing
kind of keeping
in
an eye
the-
on stuff. Yeah, like the what do you call it? The thing in the vat looks pretty messed up.
messed up, as in been like.
It's a
Riddleson's-
giant in a large cylindrical iron tube, and the iron tube is sealed by eight massive chains, 8 pillars, which are kind of like keeping all the stuff down.
So back to Bill. Okay, it looks like between you and me, there's only the one entrance, one exit out of here. Whatever we're gonna do, I think we should do it now, and there's no way Riddleson's getting out past us. And Carl's just kind of prepping, potentially, to be a barrier between the rest of the room and the door.
Yeah, Bell's little response would just be, just make sure he doesn't pull any of those levers. The last thing we want is whatever is in there coming out as well.
Well, it's probably not a big fan. Probably not a big fan.
Have you ever tried to deal with a wounded beast? It might not tell friend from foe.
Carl just looks at him with the fucking. Sorry, just amazed, just like as if as if he didn't just get swung around as a flail into a 3-headed boar. Yeah, I think, yeah, no, no, I've got some experience.
You didn't want the experience, but you've got it by thunder.
Oh god. Yeah. Good point. Good point. Worst case scenario, might be able to use that to our advantage, but yeah, for now, probably good call. Good call.
Are you gonna give it like a name like the fastball special or something?
Yeah, we've got
The Carl curve.
We've got squirrel as the code word for explosion, and now we've got the Carl's.
Why is that the word?
special.
Perfect.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. Boom.
Jeez.
Oh, but yeah. Anyway, sorry. Carl is just convening with Bill and just bracing for a fight, prepared to block the door if needed.
All right, Rongo.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but all I know is I called it from the start. Sounds like someone's been looking into you while you've been looking into us. And now we know you're trying to get into the Lich Gate. I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember what
The plot is.
no, what I forgot his name. He was just there.
Astra?
Astra.
Astra, thank you. I was
Oh,
trying to
what
remember what
Astra was
Astra just said. Yeah.
So Astra saw his trail leading to the Lich Gate, and he's gonna go and find him and try and set a trap.
Okay. Okay, so I guess Rongo would say, since with everything that's happened, and you know, we've been lied to this whole time about where you were at, I just don't trust any of this anymore, and I kind of feel like I'm right about this whole situation, where you're actually the Ram Mask.
It's a ram mask. You mean the hallucinations, the dreams? Yes, no, I've been looking into this as well. It's some sort of residual psychic energy from the Black Frost whale. All of the Gatewalkers experienced it.
Yes, but we found a Ram Mask in a study. The guy had it, but he said it wasn't his,
And you
which
would
made
take
me
this,
think even more.
And you would take this person's word?
Because they were only here to take care of Viv, and they got what they did. They got what they came for, and then they left us alone.
So above the table, Neil, we also found one in a locked cabinet that we didn't actually open. There's been more than one skull mask in this
But
place.
they've all been here? Right. Okay. Yeah. We've also found one in a locked cabinet. But they've all been from here.
Well, yes, I've been studying these, like I've said. I don't know what you are trying to prove here.
Rongo just gets in a ready stance with his chakra and just goes, I'm trying to prove is that you are the Ram Mask. Because everything that's led up to this made me believe that you are.
I feel at this point, Bill's. I'm just
you
going
have
to
some proof.
jump in to try and help.
Yeah,
Bill would just
please
say,
do.
so tell me then, what happened to Vax just the other day? I mean, we've already found his body. Minus his head.
Well, I'm not sure how many more times I need to explain the same thing over and over again. It is becoming quite infuriating. As I said, the deviant powers have begun to manifest in stronger ways. Ways that are now becoming more readily apparent as dangerous. Your friend.
So then what
Vax,
is... Sorry.
He
I was
has.
going to say, at that, when he says that, Bill will effectively charge him, try and pin him against the wall and say, we are not your test subjects.
All right. As you do so, make an athletics check.
Because I feel that's the point where Bill's probably about ready to snap. Oh, for God's sake.
Whoa.
All right. You go over and you definitely grab hold of him. Now, just for Michael's sake, are we doing this to kind of more move the thing along, or is there, because I feel like I'm missing a big piece of, like, he's asked you guys why you've come to this conclusion, and all you guys have done is reiterate, yeah, you're bad, and we think you're bad.
So, no, Bell's picking up the fact that the corpses are down here. He's on about the deviant abilities in her head. He's assuming that he's just using us as lab rats.
Right.
But
he's never said you're lab rats. He's never, like, used
he's never said.
And he's never
that's
implied...
Bill's.
Yeah, okay, cool. Because that's the bit that's confusing. He said, like, so far he hasn't given you guys any of the stuff you're reacting to, but you're reacting to it.
Carl's just half confused with the whole...
So is both Dag and this guy.
So I'm just like, I was... also above table.
Okay, let me put this in Bill's mentality.
Okay, yep, I'm listening.
He's said he's diving into the deviant stuff, and we've seen the excavations of the brains and all that sort of stuff. So it implies lobotomies and things like that.
Which Bill Rata has
He's
no
never
understanding of.
Which he's going to understand of, but he
Sure.
saw bits pulled out of brains and all that in the trophy room just next door. Because it's just around the corner from this vault.
Okay, yep.
He asked the question about Vax, and it's like, and he's just responded, well, yeah, deviant ability is becoming more. So his logical leap at that point is, well, you must be the one killing us and inspecting.
Right. Okay. Cool. Okay, that's the bit.
Which is why he charged, said, "We are not your lab rats."
Right. Yeah, but you didn't accuse him of killing Vax.
Oh.
That's the bit you missed. You didn't at all accuse him of killing Vax. You just said, we're not science experiments. He's like, I never called you science experiments.
Well, I thought I did before that when he said,
that's where I was so confused. I was like...
I thought I did because I already implied it when we said we've already found Vax without his head, since Carl has his body.
Yeah, but that's the thing is there's a lot of implied stuff and a
Yeah.
lot of assumed things and a lot of like, you know what I mean? Like there's
Yeah.
nothing that's actually being said directly and reacted to. So sorry, that's okay. I'm with you now. You are accusing him of murdering Vax. Gotcha.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. I'm there. Way good. We got there. So, knowing that, okay. So now let me get my head in. Kind of we're not your experiments. Let's add in the line. We're not your experiments to cut apart and see what makes us tick. You mad scientist fuck. Whatever. Okay. At this point, Carl, make an intelligence check.
Okay.
You mad scientist fuck. Yeah.
Okay. Carl, what do you remember Ostra saying about what he was doing?
Setting the trap at the Lich Gate, that part?
Yeah.
Setting
Now,
the trap at the Lich Gate.
okay, so why was he doing that? What was he doing? Like, he was following...
He's following Riddleson, so it would imply that he's tracked something or someone that he thinks is Riddleson, i.e. Riddleson's not here.
Cool. This is what dawns on you. Riddleson is not here because Ostra is tracking him. This guy's clearly been in here at least longer than you guys have because there are 3 massive sealed doors that make a
through the
shit
lock.
ton of noise when they open and close. There's no way in and out of this room. In that moment, you warn B03, if you would like. Or you can just keep your mouth shut. It's up to you.
No, he saved me a lot. Bill, we might want to rethink that. Like looking at Bill, like pinning him up against the wall.
Bill, what's your response?
So this is more for my mental clarification. Does Bill know that he was hallucinating at the bottom of the pit?
No. No one's really said anything about it.
Cool, that's why I want to double check. His response back to Carl then would be, "What do you mean?"
Have we heard any of these really loud doors open since we've been down here? And if Riddleson's here, who's Ostra tracking?
As Bill hears these words, you are quite shocked to watch as Riddleson's eyes kind of melt and sort of form almost like clay. His face then twists almost like a spiral until his mouth stretches into this arc filled with teeth. You hear this chattering noise coming from the head of this creature that now has no face whatsoever, as it then springs its jaws open, kind of like the Gorgon from like Stranger Things, as it opens its head and tries to take a huge bite out of Bill. But that is where we're going to end today's session. All right.
Oh
Guys,
my God.
thank you so much.
Okay.
Sorry that last little bit got a little bit confusing for stuff. I don't know. I was confused, and I think Riddleson was confused. Well, Riddleson was confused. But I'm glad that we stopped and kind of like clarified on a whole bunch of stuff. Communication is difficult. It is one of those things that we learn and we grow and we develop as we play role-playing games. It's one of the reasons why I love role-playing games and one of the reasons why I love hanging out with these guys. These are some fun and awesome and amazing people to play with, and thank you everyone for coming in and having a good time with us and enjoying stuff. I sadly did not get to finish my critter that I was building for the big reveal, so I don't have something to show you guys yet. Yeah, look, honestly, creating Spiral Face in Hero Forge is not easy. Okay? I realized that as I was partway going through it, but nonetheless, either way, I'll show you an image of it because I think I do have an Ugothol. These things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know since I've seen one of these, yeah.
For Carl's benefit, this is what took over Viv at one point.
Yeah.
I remember this also from it was a while back, but it was Extinction Curse with
Yeah. Yep.
with
Yeah,
Sean's,
these guys are basically shape
Bushwhacker.
changers with no faces that are aberrations and abominations and stuff. And this one's clearly impersonating Riddleson here. So yeah, he's a security guard, as it were. He basically lulls you into doing, false sense of security, gets people to shoo away, and if they can't shoo away, then he fights them, which you guys are doing. Which we'll find out next week what happens as you guys do battle. But I am gonna move you guys into the room. Now you guys didn't actually heal, which is
Yeah.
bad.
Yep.
But
Mhm.
I will probably give you guys. Do you have a healer in your group anymore?
Not anymore, no. So
Well-
the closest we got is Aelith that can do natural medicine.
Here's a question for you guys as well. Do you guys have potions still? Yay or nay?
Nay.
Well, I will say Carl's proficient in medicine, if that's helpful at all, and he does have Vax's body. I was planning on stripping the flesh after I got out of the boar pit. I just wanted to do that before, but yeah,
Technically, Rongol can heal himself, but that's not going to help either, I don't think. He's got the high-speed regeneration thing. But yeah.
The
In
question was
terms
about
of potions, no, we've not been able to basically do
Yeah.
shopping around.
Very well.
since
In which
we
case,
had
I will also
cancer.
include among the debris that you found in the pit, and please make a note of this for the rest of the table. Everyone will get 3 potions of healing. Major, I think it is. I think it's major. Or
Major?
Major, yeah.
Whoa.
3 potions of healing major each, which you can consume before you arrive in this area here.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's just because we don't have a healer, I am going to be adding a couple of more like scrolls and potions and things like that to help out. Right
Okay.
on. Okay, but guys, that's fine. I'm the Dead as a Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. We'll be back in a few hours for Starfinder, so be sure to come in and tune in for that. But in the meantime, guys, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And as always, game hard or die trying. Good night, guys.